Hello, Psychic Guys Guidance, and welcome to my channel. Thank you for joining me. I am here with, as you probably already know from the title, beginning my March 2021 general and love energies for zodiac signs. Okay, I'm inviting in Archangel Michael for this read for extra protection, love, and guidance. If there are any negative energies, I'm returning to sender, only positive. Thank you. Okay, as you also know, this is for all Aries, okay, for March of 2021. This is your, sorry, I bumped the camera, tripod. This is your general and love energies, okay? Please remember, it is general, it is collective, Aries, and cross-watchers. So it may or may not resonate with everyone. Please take what does. As always, leave behind what does not. So I have quite a bit going on here for you, Aries, okay? And, you know, I don't sugarcoat, and I give it how I get it, right? But let's begin with your overall energies, okay? And I know I'm reading for more than one Aries, so which is why I'm getting so many different scenarios here. So first of all, in overall energies, okay, there is some sort of quick action happening, okay, with the Knight of Pentacles. It's reversed. So possibly for some of you, what I'm hearing is it was possibly you were stuck in some areas in life, okay, and you're no longer stuck. You're beginning to get some forward movement. For others of you, this is quick action you're either taking, okay, or it's coming towards you. And I almost forgot. The deck I'm using, I wanted to show you. I don't even have the box near me. Whoops. For you, Aries, the deck I'm using, it's called the Silver Air Tarot. Super cool. It's black and white. Sorry about that. I'm trying to feature a new deck with every single one of my reads to get them utilized. So for others of you, either there's quick action coming towards you or you're taking this quick action, okay, and no longer procrastinating. Either way, it is creating changes, okay? This is trumping energies. It's creating changes with the Death card reversed. Some of them you're welcoming. Some of them are not as pleasant or what you're wanting, okay? But there's a reason for everything. Followed by the Three of Pentacles. For some of you, this has to do with a third-party connection that you're involved in, okay? Unfortunately. For others of you, this is you not giving up, okay? No matter how, I don't know, dark and weary things seem for some of you, you have your will and determination, which is very good, and you're not going to give up, okay? And you shouldn't. You want the return of your happiness with the Ten of Cups. So I feel like that's what you're not giving up on. No matter what the changes are, no matter what is going on, okay, you're not giving up until you have your happiness back, your Ten of Cups, which is understandable. With the Six of Swords, you're starting to move away from whatever toxic, negative energies you've been dealing with prior to March, okay? Trumping energies, this is in beginning stages. You're starting to move away from it, but there is still a lot of fear-based worry and anxiety with the Nine of Swords here upright. I feel like it's keeping you up at night. It's hard to sleep. It's starting to affect your life. And some of you have come to the conclusion that you know you need to move away from these toxic, negative things, okay? Or you cannot continue doing if it's something you're doing that's negative and toxic. Just understand, Aries, that this is something you have put yourself in, and you're holding yourself there, no one else. You need to acknowledge, balance, and release it, okay? And deal with whatever issues are causing you that. Some of it might be the devil energies here, okay? It's possible there may be an Aries here, okay, that in the devil energies, you may be the karmic in a third-party situation, okay? Just one scenario. Others of you, A lot of this fear-based negative thought and worries that are keeping you up at night, possibly the Six of Swords you're moving away from, are some bad habits or codependencies, all right, that you have been having in life, been chained to, and you're trying to unchain yourself from it and move away from it. Maybe this fear-based Nine of Swords, and it might only be for one or two of you, might be because of what you're doing, all right, is kind of similar to the devil energies. You know, like, I just hear, even in the main read, and then when I get the devil card, okay, that there may be some of you that are, I don't know, dabbling in like casting or some sort of magic. It could be black magic, unfortunately, and trying to make things better in your life, right? But with the devil energies, unfortunately, this is not the correct way to do it. And it backfires, okay? If you're using dark energies as way to get what you want instead of going about it the right way, it will come back to you threefold, okay? Now, that was overall trumping energies, okay? Now, very beginning, and if you know me well and you're not new, it's beginning mid-end of March 2021. So the very first card, unfortunately, is the Wheel of Fortune reversed, okay? So what I'm hearing, especially with the next card, is that you're not having a lot of good luck. Excuse me, beginning with the beginning of March, Aries. It feels like you feel if it wasn't for bad luck, you would not have luck at all. I don't think this is every area of life, but for some of you, it's in work, job, career, business, and money. For others of you, it's in your connections, maybe just some stupid bad luck things happening in life, right? Like I said, followed by the Five of Pentacles reversed. You're tired of feeling like the beggar, okay? Some of you are tired of feeling like the beggar. It's very tight in your finances, and you kind of feel like no matter how hard you work or no matter how determined you are, you're just not getting ahead of the game. You know, money disappears quicker than you can make it, is what I'm hearing. Others of you are tired of being the one on the outside looking in, okay, possibly looking in on other people's abundance that you're wanting and desiring, or on the outside looking in on a connection like the third party, okay? And then we have the Magician. So the Magician, I'm hearing two different things here, okay? Like I told you, Aries, with the devil energies and trumping energies, right? I mean, it may only be one or two of you. I don't know, you know? But because things have been so rough and difficult, especially when it comes to the finance area, I feel like there is a Aries or a couple Aries here that are possibly doing things that they think will help increase their income or bring a better job or step up in their job or more customers and clients, whatever it may be. But I'm told you're going about it the wrong way. This is dark energy. This is dark energy. All right. So if that's the case, please do not use black magic. Understand, even if you do it correctly and you got what you're desiring, Aries, it's going to come back to you threefold negatively. It's not worth it. You know how to do it. You can be your own magician and you could do it properly. I just feel like this has got you down and out, stressed out, you know, especially with the finances, work, job, career, and business, and you're not thinking correctly. For others of you, Aries, okay, with the Magician here, this is twin flame union, okay, true unconditional love. In process, there is no more work to be done. You're coming together in union the very beginning of March. The last card, beginning of March, it is the Ten of Swords reversed, okay? So what I think is some of you, if you're practicing this black magic or whatever it is, casting inappropriately or, I don't know, the wrong way, okay, due to, you know, bad luck or finances being bad, you feel like it's reducing stress in your life, okay, and anxiety and worry with the Ten of Swords reversed. Others of you, with the twin flame coming into the picture here, it's ending a lot of the unknown, okay? Fear-based negative thoughts and worries with the Ten of Swords. Now, when it comes to the zodiac signs and elements, the very beginning of March 2021, and especially the twin flame. As I'm not getting King or Queen, I am just getting the Magician, but I feel like your twin flame, Aries, I feel like your twin flame is an air sign, okay? Either air or fire. They could have them in their, attributes. They could just be presenting in these energies, but that's how I'm picking it up. I feel like that is the twin flame union, true unconditional love with one of your twins, an air sign. Like I said, ending a lot of anxiety, stress, fear of the unknown. And then I have, I have an earth sign, and I'm not having any specifics. When it comes to the earth sign, all right, I feel like there's some tough luck here. It's not going well. It could really be the third party for some of you, and you're feeling like you're the beggar, or you're the one on the outside looking in. And you're wanting that full relationship without a third party, okay? Now, mid-March, okay? Aries, you do begin with, I love this card, it's just beautiful. You do begin with the High Priestess, okay? So, you, mid-March, are starting to trust your intuition, okay? And you're learning or remembering to not let the fears in. You're remembering that, oh yeah, this is going to block what I'm desiring. This is going to bring in more negative, not positive. Continue to do that. You're also trying to practice patience and allow things to unfold instead of controlling in whatever way you control, even if that's casting or black magic or whatever. Followed by the Six of Cups. I feel like instead of twin flame, this is a soulmate. So especially when it comes to a soulmate, mid-March, okay, you're really trying to trust your intuition, allow it to unfold divinely, and not control the situation. For some of you, this has to do with a family member or a child, okay? Followed by the Ace of Cups. So I feel like because you allowed it to unfold, instead of controlling the situation, Aries, and trusted your intuition, again, it's bringing together true love. Okay, this is true love. I don't feel like, because the Six of Cups is reversed, I feel like it's more of a soulmate here mid-month, but it's bringing in true unconditional love. And I'll let you know who that is in a moment, which is ending the Three of Swords. Ending a lot of pain, sorrow, suffering, and possibly depression, okay, with this connection that you've been in since it ended, right? So I believe it's a soulmate. I do feel like I feel like there's a couple different soulmates here. I think one of them is Taurus, okay? One of them's a water sign, but feels to be a Pisces, Aries. Possibly a Pisces as your soulmate, and a Taurus as your soulmate, that you're coming back together. It's true unconditional love. You have the self-discipline to have patience and allow things to unfold, okay? When it comes to the air sign, which is a twin flame from the very beginning of March, I feel like there was, it ended a lot of worry, pain, suffering, anxiety, fears, fear-based negative thoughts and worries. Mid-March, it's ending sadness and depression, okay? There's no more Three of Swords with that connection. When it comes to the Taurus that you were feeling very unlucky at the very beginning of March and kind of left out in the cold, possibly the twin flame connection, the third party connection. Mid-month, you are just keeping an eye on letting things unfold and trusting your intuition, okay? The very end of March 2021, it does begin with the world reversed, okay? Changes happening suddenly, right? Kind of feels like the very end of the month. I don't have the tower here, Aries, but this feels like a huge change, a big shakeup for some of you. I don't feel like you've created it, or maybe you were side blinded. You didn't see it coming, right? And it has to do with the lovers. So, I feel like there's some big changes coming when it comes to some of your love connections, okay? It's possible this is an air sign, but I'm also getting fire and water. But very end of the month, FYI, and know that energy's fluent, anything can change, but I'm getting that there's some quick, sudden changes with the world reversed. And they're not super pleasant. I feel like you're side blinded. It's like they came out of nowhere. Maybe you weren't paying attention. Maybe you have a lot of other things going on, right? But it's kind of separating you and a lover. Do you see how you're back to back? I feel like this is some sort of tiff that needs to be. So I feel like this is some sort of issue that has come out of the blue that's going to sideblind you, okay, with a love connection that you thought was totally fine or on track, and maybe you were just so busy you weren't paying attention. I don't know. But the Ace of Wands is here, and it's lacking passion, okay? Lacking passion, or has lost passion with this connection. And the very last card of the end of March 2021 is the King of Wands, okay? I don't know, but I feel like this is you. Doesn't matter if you're male or female, you know, you can flip it. But I feel like this is you at the very end of March, trying to recover your passion, because the Ace of Wands is reversed, you know, where you're losing passion in this love connection. The very end of March with the King of Wands here, King of Fire, I feel like, Aries, you're really trying to reclaim your personal power, your energies, your passion, and change things, okay? Now, when it comes to the zodiac signs and elements I'm picking up on Earth. When it comes to the Earth sign, major changes. I feel like an old cycle has ended, a new one's beginning, and it's quite possible this third party isn't going to exist anymore, or you're not going to stay in the third party. When it comes to the lovers, this is a Gemini, possibly an air sign, or they have a lot of air in their moon, sun, moon, rising, okay, in their chart, or they could just be presenting an air, but I feel like there is something that is sideblind you at the very end of the month. Sort of feels like it comes out of the blue. It's issues, it's conflict, it's difficulty with you and this love connection, right? And it kind of puts you at odds back to back. And I'm not really sure if there's going to be a return with this connection to good health. Because there's been, with the Ace of Wands reversed, it's like neither one of you want to take action, or possibly both of you have fizzled in passion when it comes to this connection, okay? And then there's someone that at the very end of the month, it is the King of Fire. Somebody that more matches your energies. Could be you, but I feel like there is someone new, and that's who the King of Fire is there at the very end of the month. Somebody that's just walking in. I'm not, for some of you, you may be aware of this person. They're from your past. Others of you, it's someone brand new. Okay? Now, I know we're getting a lot of mixed and different messages, but that's what I have. So, Aries, I have the beautiful John Holland Spirit Guided Messages. And what I have here, the first one, and I don't get this too often. So with the ancestral wisdom, I'll read it, but I really feel like your ancestors are trying to get messages through to you, okay? And maybe because you have so much going on, you're not really open, all right? So pay attention to your gut feeling, intuition, signs, symbols, and your dreams. Their message is, we are your ancestors. We love you. We walked the earth many years before you. We ask you at this poignant time to learn and grow from our past experiences. You are our legacy, and we will keep on helping you as we continue to evolve here in the spirit world. Beautiful. And second one, caregiver. We are with you, and Spirit has its own way of recognizing the care and love you provide to others, especially at the end of their lives, just as you receive care and love at the beginning or start of your life. Caregivers often focus all their attention on their loved ones and often neglect their own concerns and well-being in the process. So Aries, it's time to not neglect you anymore. It's time to, of course, you are a caregiver. You have to continue taking care of, whether it be family members, children, a spouse, husband or wife, whatever it may be, but it's time to nurture and take care of you as well, okay? Last but not least, I have the Doreen Virtue, Romance Angels, and the first one is forgiving and learning, okay? So it's time to have forgiveness and to learn from that, whatever that has happened, okay, so that you can move forward. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Yes, because you're allowing more to come in. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Now, I kind of feel like that has something to do with a third party, but it also may have something to do with this connection at the end of the month where, the passion's not there. So yeah, pay attention, FYI. Children. For some of you, your love life is being affected by children, okay? Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Absolutely. You don't want to manifest your fears. You want to manifest your hopes, desires, okay? Now, this is reversed. I do have codependency. I feel like whoever is dealing with this, you're working on it. It's past tense. But codependency, addictions are affecting your romantic life. So for some of you, it may be gambling, it may be drinking, it may be drugs. You may have a bad habit. You may be one to hoard things or buy a lot of things that makes you feel better. Whenever this habit is or codependency, okay, it's reversed. You're working on it. Like I had said, some of you are trying to unchain yourself from this devil energy, right? Please continue to do so, okay? Because that's bringing in more, and it will help so it doesn't affect your relationships, especially your love connections. All right, Aries, that is what I have for you today. Again, this has been March 2021 General and Love Energies. I really hope it's helped and resonated. I'll be back with a couple more in just a bit. Love and light. Namaste.